Welcome to At the Table,
where we are connecting entrepreneurs, discovering missions, and building communities with purpose, body, soul, mind, and business with
Charlie,
and Heather.
with Women in Leadership.
Welcome back to Mindset Monday.
Monday. Woo-hoo, let's go.
We have been going on this journey together, going through two amazing books that happen to coincide with one another in ways we didn't imagine. You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay and The Secret Power of Yoga by Nishla Joy Devi. And I've been reading them on our YouTube channel, and those posts on Sundays. And then Mondays, we talk about it.
I know, and now they're available on the podcast platform as well, because that's just something new we just started. So you can, if you prefer to be listening to us on podcasts, you can also be following along on the books, in audio. So this week we're on chapter 11 in You Can Heal Your Life, and it's chapter 4, but it's like section 2, chapter 4 in The Secret. Is that how it works? Book 2.
Book 2, chapter 4 in The Secret Power of Yoga. And then we are on chapter 11 of Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
I was like, okay, so that's where we're at.
And I'll explain that, is the sutras are broken into 2 books, book 1 and book 2. So she broke her representation of the sutras, her translation of the sutras down into 2 books also, because it does follow the book of the Yoga Sutras. So she has book 1 and book 2. So she has the sutra translated in there, and then she goes into what that means for her.
That makes so much more sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was like it kept confusing me that like they weren't matching up. Like, I don't understand. I'm just gonna keep going with it. And thank you. I'm sure I'm not the only one that had that question too.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I was just gonna say, is I should have explained that before and I didn't. So
we may have talked about it last year when we were doing the other book. I don't remember. I don't know, but you don't always remember everything that we talk about. So thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome. So this week in Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life, we are talking about the mindset around your job. Work.
And whether that's the 4-letter job or your mindset around what you're doing as an entrepreneur. Like it doesn't.
I like how you said it, the 4-letter job. It's like, do you like your job or do you not like your job? Right?
Yes. So our fulfillment within what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So is it, and how we step into each day matters.
Yeah.
Because it compounds over time. So Charlie and I are super blessed because we're doing exactly what we want to be doing, right?
I love my job.
We get so excited. We get out of bed because we're excited for the day. So we start in such a great energy, right? And then you can see that when we're doing things, you can see that in us and feel that. So that's the same as when you're going to work. So if you're saying, I can't stand this job, I hate my boss, I don't earn enough money, they don't appreciate me at work, I can't get along with the people at work, I don't know what I want to do. You see how where that puts you mentally?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I had to like protect my heart when I said it.
Right. I felt that.
Mm-hmm.
So what Louise Hay talks about is beginning to, by blessing where you're at now and speak positive of where you're at now. If you can't stand this job, thank you for this job that is providing me the needs and skills so that I can learn and grow, right? Whatever that looks like. And
Thank you for this job so that I can pay my bills. Thank you for this job so we have a roof over it.
mhm.
Thank you
Thank
for,
you for
that you
thank you
can keep
for
going. You can see where the gratitude can come in.
thank you for my boss. And we talked last week about the relationships and a little bit about your relationship with your boss matters, right? And so, be grateful for your boss. If you don't get along with them right now, manifest to that. Like, I have a good relationship with my boss. I have a great boss.
And it's going to change how you show up in that relationship. So
Mhm.
if that boss isn't meant to be your boss, you're actually going to find who you should be with.
Okay, now since you read all that negative stuff, Heather, I'm going to ask you to read this affirmation for work here to change that up in
Oh,
your heart.
okay. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, one that uses all my talents and abilities and allows me to express my creativity in ways that are fulfilling to me. I work with people and for people whom I love and who love and respect me in a wonderful location and earning good money.
Is that true for you?
It is very true for me. I love that it is. Who love and respect me?
Mhm.
What?
Aww.
You attract people to you who already love and respect you.
Mhm.
Like, and it works. It's great.
Right,
Like,
right. It's just, it's amazing how we can reset our mindset and you know, the shift and how things in our world just open up when we come from that positive mindset. And it's the positive now, right? You're talking about
yes.
right now, you already have these things that you desire, right? Manifest them as now because it's already happening for you.
Well, and two, if we are solely focused on the negative, we can't see the positive. So these things are happening for you already, and you
Mhm.
can't see them
Right.
because you're in the box looking the wrong way.
In the
So
box.
if you don't, that's why we have the gratitude practice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I've
Because if
been
you're not
keeping a
practicing
gratitude
that,
journal for myself lately. I got a beautiful journal for my birthday from a wonderful, amazing friend. Thank you, Tracy. And I have been like not every day, but 3 or 4 times a week, I'll write in there. I'm trying to create a habit, right?
yes. Oh, I
So
get goosebumps.
I
It's
know.
too, it's great too to help with our kids. Like they're having a bum day. It's just like 5 things you're grateful for right now. Go.
Mm-hmm. Don't come
Like
complaining
just
to me because I'm going to ask you what you're grateful for and what you're thankful for. And don't go negative self-talking, right? Because then I'm going to have you pick 5 things you like about yourself.
yeah. Because like you just said, if you read the yucky stuff, you should read the good stuff to reset that, right?
Reset that, right? So, it's a little trick we also use with our kids and the people around
Mhm.
us. Even my husband, I'll be like, babe, you are being really negative right now. And I'm not down for that. So can you like change your mindset, please? Thanks. So
I think it would be awesome to share with our audience that your husband's been listening to a positive mindset podcast for men, and I would love it if we'd shared the link to that. Um,
yeah, I have to get the link. I'm
right.
I will track that down and share it with you guys when I can. But
It's been
yeah,
exciting because you've really noticed a difference since he started.
yeah, and I
And we
don't know
had
which
a
one he's listening to, otherwise I'd go look it up.
and
So
we had another friend that evaluated their morning routine
mm-hmm.
and realized that they were waking up and scrolling and decided to change one thing, and they decided they were going to listen to a positive podcast that they enjoy that motivates them.
Mhm.
And just in 2 weeks, the difference in how they're showing up.
Yes. Yes, it's been
So,
amazing to watch. And
so you can do this, you guys. Okay, so we're going to head over now to um, the secret power of yoga.
guess what we're talking
And
about this
we're
week?
talking about jhana yoga. Is that how you say
Jhana yoga.
it?
Yes.
Jhana yoga.
Now that I've lost my page, hold on.
I can't
Okay.
help because it was a different page for me.
Jhana yoga is the yoga of intuitive wisdom, right? This is our intuition we're talking about right here. Here we are introduced to the subtle power of intuitive wisdom, the grand wisdom of jhana yoga. Okay, so this is just like an introduction. This is where things start to get a little more on the spiritual side, right? And I mean, we talk about this, but this is important for us as we learn and grow for ourselves and for our relationships that we have, which impact our businesses. This is why it's body, mind, soul, and business. It's all connected. As our consciousness expands, we realize that there is an essential difference between the inner world of the spirit and the outer world of nature. And intuitive wisdom emerges, strengthened by constant acknowledgement. Our intuition whispers to us in a voice that is often overshadowed by the louder, more prominent voice of our thoughts. It is
Okay, can you pause for a sec?
Yeah.
Strengthened by, say that again. Strengthened by,
Hold on, I gotta find it again. An intuitive wisdom emerges, strengthened by constant acknowledgement. That's the
so
listening.
listen to it.
Yeah.
Acknowledge it when you see it, hear it, where it shows up. Notice it when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And show
sorry.
gratitude.
It was just like, ooh, that's a key little nugget right there.
And show gratitude for that intuition, that inner
Right?
knowing, that wisdom.
And when you tap into that, like, okay, I've seen this especially, well, you can see this in your business when you know you need to do something in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the reward to yourself when you listen to yourself and you do that one little thing?
You feel better and you want to do the next thing.
Right? And it cultivates a different energy too. So, and I've seen this in parenting
Mm-hmm.
where the idea of what society says I should do as a parent is literally the opposite of what I feel like I should do for my child. And I listen to myself and I have the hard conversation, and the reward in our relationship is insane. Like I would never imagine, I couldn't imagine it could be that much better just from following my own intuition.
Mm. Your intuition is there for a reason. And unfortunately, society teaches us not to listen to it when it's quite the opposite that you should, right?
Well, and a lot of times we were taught culturally, the saying children should be seen and not heard. So
Mm-hmm.
when they could have been cultivating us listening to that intuition, where we're asking those questions, where we're not sure about what we're feeling, we were silenced.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually have to go through the practice and the I don't know what this means in order to learn it now.
Yeah. Yeah. It says here
So
our
I call
intuition
it the
whispers.
good kind of uncomfortable.
Yes, it is a good kind
Yeah.
of uncomfortable. It says our intuition whispers to us in a voice that is often overshadowed by the louder, more prominent voice of our thoughts. Right? That's the questioning, what does this mean? You have to basically have an entire conversation with yourself. Is this real? Is this not real? Why am I feeling this way? you know, and you have to quiet that.
How am I supposed to feel? I hear that too.
Oh, the
How am
quote,
I
supposed
supposed?
to.
No, I'm quoting supposed to feel. Like, what am I supposed to be feeling?
Mm-hmm.
There's no supposed to, right? It's like shitting on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Don't shoot on yourself either.
So I have a funny from Udit. She's like, those monkeys, man, up in your brain, you got to give them a banana. Give them something to do. So I keep imagining this little monkey up there talking, and then I just toss it a banana, and then I get this piece of quiet.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
That's
right?
funny. Well, one of my tattoos on my arm here, I have a monkey, and that is
Mm.
to remind myself to tame my monkey mind. Right? Same
So your
idea.
monkey mind
I have my
needs a banana so that
mind.
you can listen to your heart.
Awesome. Um, it is the quiet voice of our spirit guiding us toward the light. Isn't that where we want to be? That intuitive wisdom is always to be trusted as it springs from the gratitude of knowing. It cannot be
Mm.
influenced by messages of this changing world. Rather, it is rooted in unchanging reality.
Dude.
Wow. This is she goes on to talk about discernment, reason, discrimination. And I do highly recommend that you go listen to me read the whole chapter, or, get your own copy, whatever. Because there is some juicy, juicy nuggets in here. And I know one of the other things in this chapter that we wanted to touch on today was the um
I gotta find it.
awareness of the divine self. Was that it?
Which one is it? What?
25.
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. With constant remembrance of the divine self, no such union is possible.
Mm. If life could be simpler, if we kept our awareness on the divine self, why are we not designed to do that?
It's that power of choice. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we were given free will.
We are designed to make the decision where to direct our awareness, but most of us choose to keep it focused on the material world, perpetuating the grand illusion of life.
So much is coming up for me with this one.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much I want to say. I
Right.
feel like there was this illusion of how life should be, and part of that illusion was literally just power and control and
No.
keeping people together. And then
No.
over time, it's this bigger thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Now say
And
that
so that's,
again. You had this illusion of how life should be,
yeah,
right? So you're already shooting on yourself. But we all have these mental images implanted in our brains on what life should look like when we grow up. We watch, you know, um, TV shows with families, and we expected that to be like the reality, and it's not.
no, it's not. And what it did was it like, especially with TV, like
Mm-hmm.
it's created this illusion of how relationships work, how life is supposed to work. And so it created this story that we embedded into ourselves of the way things should be.
And what our
Right?
value is.
Yes.
Okay.
Based on
Because,
this should life.
yes, we're not living
This
a
is
should
like
life. We're living life.
This is like people that study sacred geometry talk about how the machine is controlling humans. This is what they're talking about. This should, this is what you should be doing because this is what we've programmed you to do. So you're just going to keep doing the same thing because we've programmed you to do it.
Yeah. That's the expectation, right?
Yuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels really yucky.
It does feel
It
very
feels so
yucky. And
gross.
it feels very like post-apocalyptic kind of, you get this mental image in your brain of these like mechanical things like
Yeah, right? So out of those ashes, stop shooting on yourself.
yeah,
Tap into your intuition and your inner knowing.
because you already know. You already know.
Other, you already know.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
So now that you already know, you're not going to be a fool because you already are awakened now.
Yes. There's a quote here from Bhagavad Gita: beholding of the self by the self, one is satisfied in the self.
I'm sorry. I laughed because I was reading the same quote in my head and I was like, are we there now? It's so awesome. Not even being in the same room, we're always on the same page. Yeah, I love it.
Literally the same page.
But let's read that again since I was totally distracted.
Beholding the
Beholding,
self by the self, one is satisfied in the self.
so getting in and knowing yourself and being inside yourself, loving yourself, trusting yourself, feeling whole. If you come at life satisfied already in yourself, how much different place is that already?
How powerful are you when you do that? How powerful are you?
Wake up satisfied in yourself.
Hmm.
I want that for everyone. Oh my gosh. All right. Today's an emotional day for Heather. All right. This is really good stuff.
I would like to end today's podcast with this experiencing who you are by knowing what you are not exercise
Ooh,
from the book.
all right. Here we go. So if you are driving, you are not going to close your eyes. You can come back here and listen to this as many times as you would like to, need to, want to share with someone else. Go for it. So deep breaths. If you are home and someplace peaceful, both feet on the ground, you could sit crisscross applesauce, lay
Have
down.
the body in a comfortable position, spine erect, shoulders relaxed. Begin to observe the body. Check to see if everything is relaxed. Your toes, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, hands, wrists, forearms, etc. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the nose, let your breath out very slowly, and with it, relax. Take in another breath and let it out even more slowly. Feel yourself relaxing deeply. Place the awareness of I in the center of your heart. Ask yourself, who am I? Am I the body, the flesh, the bones, the blood, the organs? No, I am not the body. Who am I? Am I the organs of motion? Am I the arms that reach out? No, I am not the arms or the action of reaching. Who am I? Am I the legs that propel the body to move and touch the earth? No, I am not the legs or the movement of the legs. Who am I? Am I the organs of the senses? Am I the eyes that see all sights? No, I am not the eyes or the seeing. Who am I? Am I the ears that hear all sounds? No, I am not the ears or the hearing. Who am I? Am I the nose that smells all scents? No, I am not the nose or the smelling. Who am I? Am I the tongue that tastes and talks? No, I am not the tongue or the sense of taste or the action of speech. Who am I? Am I the skin, the sense of feeling? No, I am not the skin or the sense of touch. Who am I? Observe and experience the following: your eyes and inner and outer seeing, your ears and inner and outer hearing, your nose and inner and outer smells, your tongue and inner and outer tasting, your tongue and inner and outer talking. Who am I? Am I the mind? No, I am not the mind. How could I be the mind if I am observing in the mind? I must be something other than the mind. Who am I? Am I the emotions? No, I am not the emotions because I can observe and change the emotions. Who am I? Even the original I that was put in the center of the heart is not me because I put it there. Who am I? I am beyond all these things. I am absolute truth, absolute knowledge, absolute bliss. Who am I? I am the one who knows. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. My unique creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. There are people out there who are always looking for my services. I am always in demand and can pick and choose what I want to do. I earn good money by doing what satisfies me. My work is a joy and a pleasure. All is well in my world.
All is well in my world. Love that. I love that she ends everyone with that. All is well.
All is well.
Because we need to remind ourselves it is all well.
It's okay. We love you.
We love you, and I hope you have a great, amazing week because you deserve it. Stay tuned for our messages from our Cause of the Quarter, and don't forget to check out their gala. It's coming up at the end of March. Mwah. Namaste.
And now networking. We help these young women transition from high school into college. And ours is a unique program because we are helping them each year of college till they get that bachelor's degree or go into their chosen career. And so that mentorship goes on through college and actually after college, because what we have is we have 2 phases in our program. And that first one is getting them through high school to college to their career. And once they're in their career, they're a now member forever with a free membership. And we have mentors in place, business coaches that help them to learn the essential skills to run an effective business. And so the mentoring goes on, the relationship goes on, and I'm sure that they will eventually also be mentors to the new kids coming into our program.
We take the mystery and pain out of social media consistency for your business, giving you back time to shine in your. Thank you for joining in on the fun. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. This seriously and invest enough time on their strategy. We can do it for you at an affordable rate that will fit into your budget and allow you to pursue other revenue channels as well. The hardest part of social media management is keeping up the consistency to be seen and know what to post, when to post. Are you ready to have everything ready to go for you, saving you time and energy by not having to do it all yourself? Still getting your message out so that people get to know you, like you, and develop trust while opening yourself up to more time for the business of your business where you shine. Working with Women in Leadership, BSMB LLP, is a unique experience that bridges the gap from face-to-face to virtual relationship marketing. Not only do we love to help you shine on social media, we love to share tools to help you grow with us, body, soul, mind, and business. Check out our podcast and YouTube channel for Mindset Mondays, Social Media Training Wednesdays, business interviews and special topics on Fridays, and weekly readings on Sundays. To schedule your consultation or podcast interview, head to our website, www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get our weekly readings on Sunday, our podcast, Mindset Monday, Social Media Training with Heather on Wednesdays with a live Q&A, and guest interviews and special topics on Fridays. Thank you for joining us. Find out more and schedule with us online at www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com, where you have a spot at the table.